welcome back to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra and this is Ken.
Hi.
And Ham is with us today. And we're going to be watching episode 4 of season 6 of Outlander. So last time we saw a change in Tom Christie. Is that real or not? I don't know. Is that a good sign? Is he in love with Claire? I don't know. What's Malva's plans for Ian?
Let's take it this way. He's like, let's just back it up a bit. So, yeah,
Okay.
let's figure out what happened. So, first of all, his first wife
Yes.
ended up burned at the stake for being a witch.
No, she was hanged.
Which is normal, yeah. The burning at the stake thing isn't really the way it was done, but...
No, Malva said her mom was hanged for being a witch.
Hanged her for being a witch, so okay. So he's got a thing for witches. So...
Oh... I see. Yeah, but he said that Claire is not a witch.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course he'd want to say that, naturally. But he's got a thing for these learned women, these women with knowledge. And, like he took the book from her and everything, right? The novel, which is, not the holy book.
But then he, gave Claire a book. Didn't he not give her, a novel or something? I can't remember what it was, but she smiled because she was like, it's like a book. It's like an actual book. Because he got rid of them all. So...
I thought she gave him Tom Jones.
Did she give him the book?
Yeah, I think that she gave him
And did he give it back? Is that what it was?
I think he was reading it at the end of this.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm very confused. I thought he gave her a book and I can't remember. So, okay, so he was kind of getting along with Claire, and although he was still quoting St. Paul,
he
wasn't too bad. Yeah, he wasn't too bad. And so we had Malva
trying. St. Paul, by the way.
Oh, just Paul?
It's just Paul.
Okay, I don't know.
About one of the books of the
St.
Bible.
Paul, dude.
This is Paul, one of the supposed authors of the book of the Bible.
Okay, well, we won't get into that and cause controversy all over the YouTube. Then we had Malva and Ian together.
Oh, and there were some sexy times going on there.
Barely. What the hell are you talking about? Sexy times.
Hey, man, it was 18th century sexy times.
She was... full on.
There was the moon eyes.
There was some serious vibes coming off of Malva.
Nudge, wink, wink. Say no more.
She was like, let's go, Ian. And then of course the dramatic ending where Fergus tried to kill himself.
Yep.
After being upset that people looked at were treating his new son really badly. Mm-hmm. Even his own son thought that they should float him down the river in a basket, see if he floated, and be like the devil.
Continues to feel useless and resort to alcohol to solve his pains.
And Jamie Marcelly kicked him out.
Yep.
Said, come back when you can actually be a man and not half of whatever you are right now. And then Jamie caught him trying to kill himself, and then they... so hopefully that's a turning point, rock bottom for Fergus, and he sees that as a person with a disability, he needs to be a role model for his own son, because, he's different, his son's going to be different, so who else would be a better role model to show you that you can do things? So stop being all crying that you couldn't save Marcelly. First of all, you weren't even there. Fergus wasn't there when Marcelly was smacked around and Claire was kidnapped. But he was constantly blaming himself for not being there to save. If you had been there, would you have been able to? I don't know, maybe. But you didn't get the chance. It's not about your disability. It's about the fact that you weren't even there in that space of time. So it's, who knows? We'll see if that storyline has completed itself, and now we're going on to more of a let's find out what happens when Tom Christie figures out that Malva's got the hots for Ian, a dude who dresses like Aboriginal people and has marks on his face.
He's clearly not Christian.
Not a Tom Christie dude. So let's see if I know I did get.
He's not even Christian. you know.
Who? Ian?
Ian's not Christian. I mean, much less the right Christian.
Ian's Christian. He was baptized.
Yeah, but he's kind of got divided loyalties.
Well, you can start out being Christian and then not be Christian, I guess. Okay, so Lynn Lawson wrote on our page that Lizzie goes on to marry both of the twins. What?
Okay.
What polygamous commune is Lizzie going to be with? I haven't got to any. I thought she married Evan Lindsay in the book. Maybe she marries again. I don't know. What are you trying to tell me? I think you're joking around here that she marries both the twins, because that would be pretty funny. But I don't know if things go further with her and the Beardsleys, because I haven't read that much further, and I don't know if that's what that's the angle they'll take in the story. But yeah, I was like, marries one or both of the twins. So thank you for your comment. All right, let's get busy.
Henceforth, you will be called Guau, Lucia, Wolf's brother.
Okay.
Greased lightning, huh?
What? Who?
Me, I suppose. Oh, well, you're not thunderstruck there at the end.
Did I teach you that phrase?
I've heard you use it. I'll tell him they have your personal guarantee.
Morning. Sorry? Giswa Shunale, Dika Nogiski. Chief bird who sings in the morning.
Why, they won't take a Christian names beyond me.
Aye. Simple name like Donald, son of Donald.
In any event, the governor would like him to swear an oath.
About 60 years from now, the government will force the Cherokee off their land. They'll move them 1,000 miles from here.
I ken well what governments are capable of.
8,000 of them will die. They'll call it the Trail of Tears.
What is it, man? It isn't Cherokee. A 3-feathered gust away. It's Mohawk. Según Ogohalogia.
Oh, it's him.
Greetings, Wolf's brother. You loved Joyon very much, didn't you? I did. But she chose another. And you? Will you choose another? Do not choose Ogohalogia. They choose. Ojija.
Ojija. Flower.
Hello, Career-san.
Oh, wow.
Blessed Michael defend us. Pagarawas! Kiksoga! Wa Konigo Sondi! She whose heart I share. She lives.
Oh, that's good. Your baby, no.
My child. I never saw her. The bairn. It already wrapped her up. And when they got a child again. And was good at that part.
I was good at that part.
It wasn't meant to be.
Aww.
The Creator tells us that for a woman to conceive, the man's spirit must do battle with hers and overcome it. If his spirit is not strong enough, the child cannot take root in the womb. You have been made Mohawk by an old custom, but your spirit is not Mohawk.
I'll speak with my wife.
You have food for 3 days. You are a good hunter.
No,
Kicking him out because he can't.
this is...
because the baby doesn't survive?
I am flesh.
It's
Of
not
her
exactly his
flesh.
fault. What now? Heck nah, I'm going back in. What's going on here?
I found myself a Mohawk man.
Is this what you want? It is what must be. Let her speak.
Leave.
What?
Leave.
That's ridiculous. I don't think that's gonna... another dude is not gonna fix the problem. The problem lies with you being able to carry a kid.
One dram becomes 2, becomes 3. What's after 3?
12.
Listen. I'll go first, Lizzie, in case it goes awry.
That's ever so brave of you, Joe. Aye, that is brave, Josiah. Thank you for your concern for me. But I'll go first. I'm no afraid.
Very well. Should we get started?
You've turned my wife against me. You stole her hand. Let's hear that story around the fire. Shall we? You saw one man's happiness and wanted it for yourself.
Here! It's enough! Oh, bear killer! You ken why these lads wear a scalp up there? It's a taunt to their enemies. Makes it harder to scalp them.
Let him go. Get drunk.
Down.
An apology first. You insulted me.
Yeah, you
You
did.
want to fight? We'll do it my way. Find yourself a pistol. Meet me back here. Do you mean that?
Accept.
Okay, that's not good. Let's shoot the Scottish guy because he's really bad.
My daughter's face.
Yeah, he must be too.
She was also lost.
Yeah.
And I never held her either.
Nope.
Didn't have an answer. Only at the end of life comes death. We shall ask my daughter to look for yours in heaven. Again, she will find her there. Tis my uncle's weapon. Finest there is. Take it.
You would do this for me?
You deserve a fighting chance.
Some 60 years from now, your people will be taken from their land. From the bones of their ancestors and be removed to a new place far from here. Many will die on this journey. So much that the path they tread will be called the trail where they wept.
And by hiding, they will escape what is to come.
I hope so. If you pass this warning to your descendants, then perhaps they will escape and live.
I will tell my sons and my sons' sons, but we will remember this wife you have. Did you pay a great deal for her?
She cost me almost everything I had. She was worth it.
Ready?
He
You
cheated.
turned early.
He did. He turned early and cheated.
Lawden, you may return fire at will. Don't shoot her. I'll leave. I'm a friend to the Indians.
No, you're not.
I may not be a killer. Tell him. And never let it be said that Scotchy Cameron met his end over some whiskey. And the comment made in jest.
proven himself a coward. Let him live with his shame.
I thought I had to choose who to be. Paul's brother, or Ian Murray. I know now I can be both. I've been known by many names, lad.
That's true.
Call yourself whatever you want.
Red Jamie, McDoo,
All that matters
Nerd.
is who you are here.
Alexander Malcolm, the printer, Bear Killer. We could keep going, I'm sure. What is that about? I don't know. That doesn't seem right, I don't think. Alright, that was episode 4. Interesting.
There was a lot of friskiness.
There was a lot of sexual content in that episode, including Ian, who had a wife. We finally got Ian's backstory on the Mohawk and how he had been married and unsuccessfully had 2 children. One actually was stillborn and the other one just wasn't. It was a miscarriage.
Non-viable.
Yeah, so apparently, according to the Mohawk people, if that happens, it's because your spirit isn't strong enough and he's Mohawk enough. He's part of the family, but he's not a Mohawk. And so she kind of switched gears and kicked him out and bonded herself to his friend. Well, or his, but he was always hanging out with that guy. And Ian was kicked out. So that was really, really not cool. But then Ian ran into the guy again, and it brought up all the memories, and so he told Jamie finally what had happened to him. And they bonded over the fact that they both lost a baby. Because, of course, Faith was in season 2 when they were in France. He didn't get to see her, and Ian didn't get to see his baby, who he named a version of Isabel. So that was sad, but once again, Jamie kind of bonding with one of his sons. It's his nephew, but, with Fergus last episode, with, Ian this episode. So there's kind of like a, his past is kind of helping these guys move forward.
Right.
And he sent Fergus off to see Jocasta.
Go do some work and sell some stuff.
Yeah. He's
just
like,
make yourself useful, and that'll keep you occupied so you'll feel useful and you'll stop mourning this false responsibility you have.
Exactly. And so that was the most of the episode. Then, of course, another Scottish guy came along and was like, well, we're buying land from the Indians. And it's like, I don't know if that's even any better, because I don't think that I don't feel that that's probably all in the uppity up.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy got super drunk and then treated the Mohawk pretty badly.
Mm-hmm.
And they did a duel, and he was going to cheat.
Well, it kind of started with Ian fighting with him.
Oh, yeah, Ian was mad, and he fought with
kid.
his Mohawk brother, and they rolled around a bit, and then they were pulled apart. And then the Scottish guy got in it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
He was holding the Mohawk with a knife.
And he said rude things.
Oh, he said really rude things. And so the Mohawk was like, you dishonored me, man. Like,
he says, I challenge you to find a pistol.
Scottish guy was like, yeah, well, I'm not taking it back, so duel it is.
Yeah, so he found Jamie's pistol, but he was full of, barrel courage.
Yeah, it wasn't Jamie's. Jamie's was given to the Mohawk.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, by Ian. They changed their weapons. The Scottish guy had his own pistol, I guess.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said that Scottish guy found Jamie's pistol. And I was like, no, that's not what he had. So anyway, he cheated and turned around before he was told. But Ian quickly disarmed him. And then there was like a mutual, okay, I guess this is the way it's going to be. As he found out that the Mohawk that married Emily, his wife, had a son. Mm-hmm. As he had said, if I die in this duel, you need to go back and take care of them. And I was like, no, make Ian do that. Mm-hmm. That's horrible. Is he supposed to go back and be like, oh, I couldn't have kids with her, but now I'll be with her, and well, I'll take care of your son? Like, in the place where people kind of booted him out? Like, no.
He wasn't super excited by that.
He wasn't. So, basically, at that point, he took the gift Emily had given him a long time ago and put it in the river or the creek. Yeah, and he kind of decided he could be both Mohawk and Scottish, but he now can move on from what was holding him back from, I think, being able to have relationships with any other woman, because he was really fixated on his wife and what had happened. So,
which explains the boom shakalaka back at camp.
The boom shakalaka with his wife?
No, like his new girlfriend to be.
His new girlfriend. He didn't have. Oh, you mean Malva?
Yeah, she's chasing him.
Yeah, she is.
He's not pushing him off.
Well, no,
pushing her off.
Not yet. But that was before he went to have this closure.
Yeah, we have the whole story. So.
Yeah, so now he can kind of be more involved in being able to. Which reminds me, when Jamie got back, Claire and him went at it in the barn, and Malva spied on them. What is up with that? My guess is Malva knows nothing about sex at all.
Oh, no kidding, yeah.
And this is like, what the heck? Like, she just like, what is happening right now? And now she's going to watch it. Ay, ay, ay. What's going to happen there? I thought she was going to pull a fast one and find something of Claire's that she shouldn't be finding. So, finally, Claire is using her ether on
other people,
and recording the things she finds out. Yeah. So Lizzie and Josiah did that, and then later Lizzie and Kezia had a moment because Kezia was kind of like, oh, you're so brave, and, tell me more about it. So, yeah, there's a little Lizzie, Kezzy, Josiah thing going on. And Lizzie was kind of a little bit jealous when Malva told Josiah he was very brave for wanting to go first. Yeah. Because Josiah was like, I'll go, Lizzie, because I don't want you to go first. And Malva's like, you're so brave, Josiah. And then Lizzie was like, I'm going first. And I was like, okay, there's a little bit there. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit hanging out in the jealousy zone. So, yeah. And Brianna told Jamie about what will happen in 60 years to the Cherokee, and and Jamie told the Cherokee. Yeah, because, of course, they would not question somebody seeing into the future, because it's kind of more of, they're not, that's not the devil's work to them. They don't, that's very spiritual. So he was like, okay, well.
Yeah, it won't be the British that do it, though.
No. So.
The newfound Americans.
Of course. Yes, I say Cherokee, move north to Canada.
Yeah,
move up with us.
The Mohawk do a lot better out of this whole thing than the.
Well, yeah, the Mohawk don't necessarily team up with anybody. They team up with their own people and form the 6 nations. I think there were 7 at one point, but I think it's now 6 nations, and the Mohawk are a part of that. It's the Iroquois nation. Anyway, if you like our videos, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment so we can talk about it next episode. And we'll see you in episode 5. Bye!